always, in our case, basic principles.
Basic principles.
Let's talk about technical principles first. Technical principle number one is the roots concept. That the free leg is rooted and is transported by the global movement of the body. This happens also in a step here. This foot is rooted, this one is rooted. By the global movement, we pull these chewing gums off and move the leg. So don't close your position too actively. Technical principle number one.
We were talking about communication.
Technical principle number two is the unbroken line in the body. Very important. She gives me the feeling of the floor here. Never breaks this line. Not with the ankle, not with the knee, not with anything. We need this anyway, but in especially slow dancing, because the balance is affected when this is not well done.
Then we were talking about circular movements to communicate. Circular movements in this plane.
Parallel to our chests, to distinct between shifts of weight and side steps. Shifts of weight, side steps. If the looping is not fulfilled, we can go back. If the looping is finished, there is a shift of weight in between.
And what is important, that it doesn't start with the knees or stretching the legs, it starts with the upper body by creating more volume or less volume. You can try to synchronize the breathing.
Why is that important? Because tango is asymmetric sometimes, so I want to be able, even if I not accompany her, to be able to only with my chest lead a side step. For example, for doing an entrada, like we did 2 days before.
Then we had a circular movement going down here and here to communicate the front and back step. But we superposed it with a circular movement in this plane here.
The missing link.
In the parallel system to distinguish between forward, backward steps.
And these movements, don't do them too big. We may exaggerate them to show it, to exercise it. But when we are walking in the reality of the dance, these movements are there, but they are very subtle. They depend on the dynamic of the walk. If we want to extend the step to a much bigger step, you see more of it. When the steps are very small, you see less of it.
Meaning, we've got all the time the circular movements, but most of the time you won't see much from the outside. It's what's happening on the inside.
It's very subtle.
Okay.
It's inside.